Welcome to Bring It to the Table, because what happens at the table stays at the table. Come on, Pastor, give the volume. What's up?
Let's just do what we need to do.
Okay, well, listen, I wanted to just say today is an amazing, exceptional day because we're having our very first guest. Oh my God. I mean, listen, Pastor, we moving on up. You ready for the east side? I need you closer to me because you acting up already. Look at him. He in his king's chair doing a kingly thing. But anyway, okay, we going to keep it moving. But listen. Super excited because this is like the first in history of having our first very own guest. And listen, we have a guest in the building. She's a media and abstinence expert, a public school teacher. She has her very own media and public relations company. Been featured in major publications like Chicago Sun-Times, Ebony, Jet, and Rolling Out Magazine, just to name a few. Now, she's been an executive producer in the radio industry with experience both in front of the scenes, behind the scenes, in front of the camera. She's also appeared on Steve Harvey's show discussing her powerful message. And yes, okay, she's an author, y'all. Her book, My Life Without Sex, a 40-year-old virgin shares her how to set boundaries to wait for sex. How to set boundaries to wait for sex. And it is a sparkling, real conversation. It is changing perspectives. And wait a minute. Wait, okay. How is it that you're going to walk on up in here, ain't got your cherry popped, and you popping our cherry for the first time? How you do that?
Hey,
where we do that at?
Gotta start somewhere,
Let's give a warm and hearty welcome to Bring It to the Table's very own special guest, Miss Melanie Brown, everybody.
Amen.
Melanie's
Amen.
in the
Amen.
building.
Thank y'all for having me so much.
Oh,
Tiffany,
gosh,
Pastor.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for being here. So what's new, girl? How you doing?
I'm great. The weather's nice outside. You never know what you're gonna get in Chicago. And
ain't that the truth, child?
real,
You get
for real.
sun one day, and then it's snowing the very next hour.
Ooh-wee. Yes. And I'm so excited about the book, and I'm excited about y'all show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay. That's amazing.
Thank you.
And when you said you was absent, like, how do you feel about not being responsible? That's
You said
an integrity thing. But let me finish saying what I'm saying.
Uh-oh.
I had perfect attendance. I was never absent. And so my thing is this: if you gonna be talking to the young ladies, first of all, being on time and not being absent is the biggest thing that you have to work on. Okay? Just
Pastor.
move forward and work on that.
I'm sorry, Pastor. We did not say she was absent. I said abstinence.
It's the same.
She
That's a difference. That's a past
I'm
tense
here, Pastor.
of
I'm
being
not
absent. Beloved. This is what
There
this.
you
Let
go.
me hold on. Let me say this. We're gonna start off with being respectful.
You're right.
Let me tell you what y'all need. Y'all need love. But what a man yearns is for respect.
Oh, gosh. Okay. You right, Pastor. You right.
Amen.
Amen. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna address the dog in the room. You dress.
just got
Let me say
started.
this. You dress provocatively.
Who?
You got your front stuff is just showing all types of cleavage. And
Who's
it's
front stuff?
look at your button down. But see, when I wore a shirt and it was open just a little bit,
Oh,
No.
you made a mockery out of
That
it.
was
You said a
different. Look,
whole
you
bunch
had
of no, beloved.
chair hanging out your chest.
Beloved, what's the difference? That's what I'm talking about, the double standard. But I digress. Go ahead. Move on.
Yeah,
Move forward. Move
Pastor, because
forward.
we want to be
Move
respectful
forward.
of folks' time. Miss Melanie came here to see us, and we don't want to be acting up. Okay, thank you.
Move forward.
So
I'm
so
gonna be who
let's
I
kind
am,
of
though.
switch the gears, and let's put the focus back
I'm
on
gonna be
Miss
who I am.
Melanie, who is present. She present, and
I'm here.
but she's
I keep
right, and you're an abstinence expert.
right.
Okay, so let's get into it. This book, Melanie.
Oh, and I got a copy for you.
Well, can you help me out here?
Yeah, here you
Okay.
go.
All right. Oh wow, look at it.
You
This
brought
is
one
nice.
copy?
I
You didn't have a budget for two?
I got I got two, Pastor, but
Okay. No, that's yours then. Okay.
no.
I don't need it.
No, I got.
I'm just praying for increase then.
No,
'Cause,
no,
Oh
it seemed
my
like there's a
God.
budget. You said I got books and you gave one. That's singular.
Pastor, he got one for you too. I wanted to sign y'all, both of y'all
Well,
copies.
we can do that afterwards, beloved. What we're trying to do is you should have brought me a book too for
But she
I
did.
got it's
This
two.
was just for the
But you
sake of the
presented that to her.
podcast.
Let's not be women dominated.
She was
Okay.
asking for it. I didn't know if you wanted it because you had your apples in your hand.
Okay. And I'm sure you got your cherries in yours, right?
Ooh.
So we say. But we'll find out.
Okay.
We'll find out
But
if it's true.
listen,
'Cause
the
if it's
name
true.
of this book is My Life Without Sex. Once again, I said a 40-year-old virgin shares how to set boundaries to wait for sex. You know?
Yeah.
Come on now. Then I love it. She got an ex like no
I
sex.
see it.
no
I
in
see
the
it. But
bed. Okay,
I
no.
got a question.
Yes.
You're from where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
So that's one of the things that's a red flag for me
Mm.
because you said that you have kept yourself,
Yes, Pastor.
meaning that you have not had sex.
Yeah, sex, Pastor.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're from Chicago.
Mhm.
Wouldn't you be from the Virgin Islands?
I mean, I can always
I'm
visit.
just asking you a question. So you're not from the Virgin
So that was
Islands.
rhetorical. I couldn't
Okay.
answer it.
You can answer it, beloved. Do as you may with the information, but
That's
I'm
what-
asking, what is it?
Oh,
It just so
God.
happened that's when my parents had sex and had me here. So Chicago.
Okay. Yep.
Tiffany, I ain't got control over
Right,
that.
right. Okay, so can I just look? We
You're
just
not
gon-
even from Virginia.
Okay, but listen, what we want to do,
Ridiculous,
we
man.
want to find out.
Exposed,
Hold
let me
on,
see.
Pastor. Hold on now,
just wanna
because
make
I
sure.
don't want to I don't want to feel like you have a problem with
I
it.
don't have
the
a problem
attention
with
ain't
it.
on you
I
now.
I don't need no attention.
Okay,
beloved,
Pastor, come
because
on.
I'm fearfully and wonderfully made.
Amen.
That's right.
Amen.
Amen. So, what truly inspired you to write My Life Without Sex? Like, what inspired that?
Well, I mean, it's been hard. It hasn't been the easy journey. And
Mhm.
so I wanted to help people, coming behind me to be able to know what to do, what not to do.
Right.
Places I almost slipped at, but, it was but God, So I wanted to give them a blueprint that I didn't have.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
And so, like, within that journey, at what point did you decide, like, this is the path that I'm going to take and I want to share this publicly, with everybody?
Well, I was a preteen when I decided I was going to go on this journey. But I didn't really share it like that until, like, publicly, until I was on the Steve Harvey show, on his talk show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. How did that come about?
And it was kind of weird because I was dating someone at the time, and he got really upset at me. Because he said, why would you do that publicly? Tell people your business. Because, now people see us together, and they knew he wasn't getting none.
No, I can understand that.
Why men like that, Pastor?
Well, I mean, I think that it should have been something discussed. See, y'all don't understand the impact that it can have on a man's ego. It's not the point of you holding on. It's just that you didn't show him that reverence to
So
say,
did
hey,
she- Okay. Yep, Pastor.
Cayete.
Okay. Oops.
Jeez, that's the problem with you. I can't get a word out edgewise. You ask me a question, I try to answer it, and you
I
jump
thought
on.
you were done. I didn't know you just
Hey,
swallowing.
hey, beloved.
Okay.
Trying to say something
Mm-hmm.
to what she was saying. Why you asked me? You can't tell a man how a man feel because maybe you have characteristics of one, but you're not a man.
Why you say that? Wow.
Like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted,
Mm-hmm.
is that a man will feel a certain ways because you didn't. Yeah, you can have your chitter chatter, Melanie. You'll be off this show. Interview will be over. You can take your virginity with you.
Pastor, this is our first guest, and you ain't gonna have
No,
nobody else
I'm
come
just
back.
saying. She's not gonna disrespect me.
She not.
I don't care how long
Melanie has
her
been
vagina
very
been fasting.
respectful.
I don't care how long it's been withdrawn and not having no meat in this a vegan. I don't care if it is a vegetarian, beloved. I don't care what no meat diet you on. I'm trying to get a point out. You're not gonna disrespect me.
Okay, sir, we listening.
You right.
What's the
You
point?
right.
The man felt disrespected because you didn't talk to him before. and make the decision together because you were in the relationship together?
Well, we didn't make it official, but we were dating. So,
on your Facebook for your status, it's complicated, Melanie? Because you seem very complicated, beloved.
But here's the question, though. The thing is, so, like, okay, Pastor did bring up a good point. So if you are, like, moving this way in life and this is your lifestyle, is this something that you discuss ahead of time when you dating? So we don't want to assume that you didn't have the conversation, Pastor. We going to ask.
Yeah, he know.
Okay.
He just didn't want everybody else to know.
That's
because he told people he hit it already. That's why. That's what that was. He told people. He told people in the locker room. Everybody talking to y'all don't understand what talking at the barbershop.
So why show him reverence, Pastor?
But what I'm saying is, y'all don't understand what goes on at the barbershop. That's when we get to our egos get to be out front. Everybody talking about the snatch they done took, and poor guy sitting there, he backed up in the corner to say he took yours. So that's what it was. That was more humiliation because he done lied already. That's what that was about. I'm going to tell you what happened at the barbershop. Okay.
What?
That's what happens at the barbershop.
Okay, I'm saying.
So,
it's like I just can't understand between the chews, but that's cool.
And you still have no lenses in your glasses, but the blind leading
this
the blind.
This is a fashion statement, Pastor.
It's silly.
No, it's not.
It's silly.
I promise you it's somebody out there that want these and these. Yeah. These are nice. I'm supporting somebody's business.
What's you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink.
Okay, but can't you have contacts and still want to have frames around your eyes so you can not have lenses and have your contacts in and still be fashionable?
Absolutely. I like to wear drawers with just the band.
What?
That's what you're saying. That's how good the band with just the drawers. I don't have that part, but I got the band on. Come on, make sense of it.
That might be a new thing, Pat.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So, so I do have a question.
Absolutely.
Have you ever questioned your journey along the way at any point?
Oh, yeah.
Like saying what am I doing?
Yeah.
What? Talk about that a bit.
Because men get around. Not saying women don't get around, but if I ran across my husband, more times than not, he's not a virgin.
Okay.
So it's like if he been around
facts.
the block and back, then it's like, what am I waiting for to give myself to him? He's not giving himself, to me. We not both. It sounds weird, but we not both popping each other cherries.
Right.
So it's it'll be one sided. Pastor, you understand about double standards.
Yeah, I get it. But what type of virgin are you? Or what level? That's what I want to know. What the people want to know.
What
there's
do you
different
mean
levels
when
of
you
virginity.
say that?
If some women, they are virgin, just don't want you to touch this part. But everything else is on limit. Is limitless.
Oh.
They're doing everything else. So virginity to me means you like a baby, nothing like your innocence. I don't know what is that. I don't know. That's the type of virgin I'm talking about.
Ignorant?
It's levels, not being ignorant.
Look,
let me tell you something.
Dictionary
you watch
says,
yourself. You watch yourself.
I'm sorry, Pastor. I'm not trying to.
The definition of ignorant is a nigger. I'm not a nigger. I'm a nigger-ro. When you see a nigger, you let me know.
Well, the definition of being a virgin is you haven't had intercourse. That means vagina and penis. That's the definition.
No.
Webster's.
Yeah.
That's
but
definition.
people do go to the behind though.
That's still some penetration. She's saying penetration.
No, she said just in her vagina. I'm saying, does it mean you're still a virgin?
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna judge virgins or virgin bash. So
I'm not virgin bashing nothing. I'm trying to understand what level of your virginity, Melanie.
There are virgins out there who may indulge in some stuff.
That's what I'm saying. That's a different level. They ain't a beginner.
But what
there's beginning. Let me learn you something. There's a beginning virgin, an intermediate, and there's an expert virgin.
Well, I'm a virgin expert.
Okay.
I'm an abstinence expert.
Okay, well, listen to what I'm saying. There's a virgin that has not touched or seen or did nothing.
No. I don't
then
have
the intermediate,
eyes,
there's
Pastor.
a virgin that been touched, uncuddled. Then there's expert, where she just said, did everything else and said, Well, then I got to the thigh. slipped around by the thigh, and she said, So that's different levels, but let's keep it real.
So
Let's keep it real.
teetering, she like leaning over.
Absolutely. It could have
She
gotten
off the
right
cliff.
there. It sat there and said no.
What's it doing right there?
It's sitting there trying to adjust, but it didn't. So that's what I'm saying. Well, y'all don't want to talk for real. Y'all don't want to talk for real.
You know what, Pastor?
When I talk to them young people, I talk to them like that. I talk to them honestly.
Yeah.
I said, "What level are you? Are you this type of virgin where nothing goes, nothing, you ain't no exposure, or you this type?"
Well, I'll say this, Pastor. I ain't got no virgin eyes because people send me all type of pictures.
Yeah,
I done seen all types of stuff. I didn't.
It's more activity. I ain't talking about what you're seeing. I'm talking about what you.
Well, I've
So
been
basically,
I've been
saying no
around,
penetration.
but there's a way to that. God always give a way of escape.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm listening. I'm not bashing you because me and First Lady didn't wait. I didn't wait.
That's what you said. That y'all didn't wait.
I didn't wait.
Okay.
I dipped.
But you
dip.
I dipped in it.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Did you ask for repentance too?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I did. But
okay.
I like to be real with people, but
That's
I
good.
I don't like to lie to people because it's going to save somebody's life.
Right. And that's why I shared my story.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to save somebody's life.
There you go.
You know, let them know, hey, there's another lifestyle. Sex is everywhere. But it don't have to be where you're involved in it.
Yeah. And when you say save somebody's life, then my next question would be like, how much of this is like just a lifestyle or a preference opposed to like a spiritual commitment?
Well, it's definitely my religion, Christianity, that kept me.
Okay.
Because
Amen.
I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for that.
Yeah.
And then,
absolutely.
And then I'm the oldest of 6. So I had to, I wanted to set a good example. It's 5 girls, 1 boy.
Oh yeah.
So I wanted to definitely like.
You the oldest?
I'm the oldest.
Oh really?
Big
Oh
responsibility.
wow.
So I
that
didn't want to.
is.
I didn't want to. Hey, big sis can do it. I can do it. And then when we all became grown, it's like everybody, make their own decisions or whatever.
Yeah,
but it's
of
just like,
Yeah.
then it becomes, beyond the spiritual, beyond the, it's a lifestyle, yes,
Absolutely.
because it got to be. It's diseases out here.
Yeah, that's true.
They running. They
Rampant.
freaking yes.
Yeah.
They running all the way around.
And
So I
running
don't
on-
have
yeah.
time for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Naturally or spiritually, soul ties.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so much that you can be dipping yourself in
Yeah.
and involved.
And hopefully, Pastor was only dipping in just one area, when you was dipping.
You know what? Let me say this. You
I'm just being-
talk
we
you
said
talk
we
like the
being real.
sodomites. You talk like the sodomites in the land of.
What? You said you dipped, and I was just trying to make sure that that's the only place you
Oh, I
dipped.
tell you, why would you care about what somebody
I
did?
don't
You worry
care.
about your own
Oh,
life.
You know,
my
the bed
God.
is undefiled. So anything you do, he
In
got
the marriage
first lady.
bed.
Yeah,
let me
you
tell you
married
what I
now.
don't do with the first lady. I don't do nothing in her behind. I wouldn't dare do that. That's an exit sign.
If you
That's
want
an
to, you
exit on it.
can.
I don't want. I don't. That's
Since
the
y'all married.
sodomites.
Uh-oh.
No, there's limit. Hold on. Let me hold on.
I mean,
Let me say
Pastor,
this.
I've been waiting, so it's so much I want to try when I get.
You want
my
to try it,
husband.
not in your behind, beloved.
Ooh.
It comes out.
Oh my
Not in
God,
his
where we
behind.
going?
Not in yours.
Not in nobody's, please.
Sodom and Gomorrah. Beloved, you need counseling. Yeah, you a virgin, but something going on with you. You want something in your behind.
No, I'm just
And
saying.
you she did say that, beloved. Hold on. Let me
She did
let
not
me relax.
say
Yes, she
that.
did.
I'm
She
saying.
postured up and said, "Pastor, there's a lot I want to do when I'm married." Oh, that's her behind.
I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying.
The options. Not saying that this is concrete.
Okay, your hemorrhoids. Okay, gonna be messed up forever. And you're
You
virgin.
won't be able to hold
Okay.
it in, Pastor.
Be walking around here whistling.
Oh no.
You don't want that.
Okay.
Well, I do want to be married, Pastor.
Yeah, you can be married and you can and have your carnival and merry-go-round in your room or whatever you want to do in there. But keep stuff out your behind, beloved. That's not
That's enough
exit.
of behind
He made
talk.
your body to receive,
Yeah, that's true.
not in your behind.
But
In
that
the behind
is
is still
some form of
receiving, though.
receipt.
That's disgusting.
I'm not saying that's what I want to do,
Let
Pastor.
me ask you something. What comes out your behind?
Uh-oh. Waste.
Waste.
So you want somebody to put something in there
But
you talk about diseases and all that. What do you think of the vile place is your behind hole?
But people but the guys like behind, and you shouldn't like behind at all.
Any man that want to go in a behind or go in any behind.
Ooh.
What's the difference in your behind and a man's behind? A face. He can't see your face when he in your behind, right? So if you marry a man that wants some behind, I guarantee you.
I don't want to do anything to a man behind. Okay.
What if he wants your? Let me say this, beloved. If he wants your behind,
no pegging, Pastor. No pegging.
Can we move on?
No.
I'm telling you, getting into some strange stuff, virgin.
No pegging.
Can we move on? Can we move on?
You need deliverance.
No, I'm good. I was just saying. I was
You
trying to
said a
help
lot.
you
You
initially.
ain't helping me.
I
I know him in First Lady. Miss First Lady is straightforward.
was saying y'all can do whatever
Oh,
y'all
I'm
want.
a man.
God.
I give. I'm made to give. I'm a machine. I can give it. I'm not taking nothing. And you want your man that won't behind.
Oh God.
That means you might want somebody that's been locked up before.
Tiffany,
She did not say that.
I was trying to let him know.
She said,
that
Pastor.
whatever you want to do with the first lady, if you want to do that.
No,
Yeah.
that's not. I don't. No, that's not. No, that's some
Pastor,
rules to
okay,
it.
so
There's
listen,
rules.
I think
Rules
it
of
was
engagement.
Just a
It
misunderstanding.
was a misunderstanding.
But the thing about
I'm
it
not
is,
misunderstanding.
No.
Nothing. I know what's going on. Man.
but
The
what we
spirit
gonna
of
say?
Sodom, you brought that forth.
Okay, so
Spirit
we.
of Sodom.
So listen, we gonna say, we gonna pin the behind conversation, and what we gonna do is let's kind of shift a bit. Because so this is what I'm really interested in, because it's like you talk about spiritual commitment, and I'll talk a little bit about myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before I got married, okay, I might get some from past on this, but when I got married, I'm gonna be honest, I did have a desire to practice abstinence, and I did practice abstinence.
Tell your testimony.
But you don't come across as somebody that's
No,
absent.
but let me just say this. I didn't, but there was struggles, because to me that life is not easy, especially when, like Pastor say, you done dipped in the pudding at some point, as a teenager, not a teenager, but like your early 20s or whatever.
And then you got hormones. Like, I ain't dipped in nothing or had nobody dipping me, but it's the hormones.
I mean,
And here is the thing, and this actually I want to circle back to that too. But here is the thing with that, I did get on the trajectory of practicing it, and I had and when I was moving in that vein consistently, I'm gonna tell you what happened to me though. I was moving in that vein consistently, and I decided that I didn't want to have sex, so I didn't. And then and it shut me down completely, because it was years that I hadn't had sex. But then when I got married, I found that I had struggles with intimacy.
Oh, wow.
And I was just trying to figure out, so I know at one point I was interested. And then for a long time, I was so heavy on pleasing God that I got kind of lost in that way of being. And then when I actually got married, I could not find my way out of that. It was like I remember feeling guilty. The same feelings that I felt in that mindset, saving myself, because of my spirituality. I found myself in marriage still in that mindset.
Okay. So I guess it's a different feeling when, like you said, you've done it before versus not done it. So curiosity is just all over the place for me.
Yeah.
Since I haven't done any of that. So it's just like, man, there's just so much I want to try and do. Kind of feel like Nutty Professor all the time of wanting and I just feel that. So I mean, I'm scared for my husband. Cause I mean,
he gotta get drowned.
Yes. I mean, we gonna need a month or two, because I can't be he can't be away for work, none of that. We got to be in the same place. We got to work it out. So, I mean, I don't feel like my hormones then shut down. I don't feel like a robot or anything. I wouldn't feel guilty then. I feel more guilty now doing stuff than I would probably, when it's open to me.
Yeah.
Well, I believe what you going through is just a trick of the enemy.
True.
Trick of the enemy.
I agree with that.
You know, whom the Son set free is free indeed. And I think when you allow the devil to bring condemnation where there is none, that just show your lack of prayer. You know, you got to get yourself where you need to
Hold
be.
on, Pastor.
Where you can't let the enemy play
Hold
with your
on.
mind. I mean, you got to remember that it's so easy to do it when you're not married. I mean, you yearning and you wanting, and then when you get married, the enemy trick you and strip you of that covenant and that rightful place where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be there, enjoying and bring freedom. But he bring condemnation.
Yeah, that's wild.
Where there's freedom,
Yeah.
you have to understand how the enemy subtly do things.
Right. But I also believe, like, not necessarily I don't even think about the guilt part of it. It's just the numbness. It's like a conditioning where you have conditioned yourself for so long not to be intimate. And then when it's time, then it's like those spaces are just like dormant or dead or just not active.
Well, Tiffany, is it like, the person you were with, like dating them at the time and stuff, like you got to feel like some type of chemistry where it's like, whoa, if we get by ourselves, some type of inkling that it's gonna go down if y'all get in that moment.
Right.
So maybe it's the person, I'm not trying to come at your. Let me just be quiet.
No.
Speak your mind.
Yeah.
No. I don't want to come at her. It's not saying that she, do you got to find another person attractive, whoever that person is, where it's like they can feel like they take you there. And then I should talk. People always ask me, hey, you ain't never found nobody that make you want to just.
But see, that's the thing. For me, even before my marriage, I was never like that. I was never that type of a person.
You probably should have been a nun. It seemed like that's the best profession
That's
for
what
you.
everybody tell me.
Should have been a nun if you ain't,
No, I just feel
Listen,
like
let me
I
tell you,
really
I
wish
drank
it was some
beet
married
juice.
folk here
I drank
because
beet juice. I take care of myself. Let me tell you something.
I really,
I'm a machine. First lady know that. Let me tell you something. I think that's the biggest thing is that you have to enjoy life. Stop putting so much pressure on sex.
Yeah.
That'll be there. That's more to see. People just think it's the physical.
Yeah.
No.
Procreate.
It starts with a
and that's
compliment.
what I'm saying. I agree with you on that, Pastor.
Let me finish. Let me finish
okay.
what I'm saying.
Sorry.
That's probably one of the problems why your juices ain't flowing. You talk too much.
I didn't say my juices weren't flowing. What?
Sometimes you just gotta listen. Please.
Okay, go
Listen
ahead.
to some
Go ahead,
things.
Pastor.
That's all I'm trying to tell you. I'm the elder statesman here. I'm trying to help you out. A lot of it is psychological. It's in your mind.
It could be that, yeah.
You just have to let go and let God. Stop trying to do it on your own. It's like that movie, like you brought up, Nutty Professor. No, I'm not. See, that's your mind. You're a disgusting little virgin over there. Everything ain't about sex. I know you're amped up, and your horses are running, and they want to go and get saddled. But you need to cool your jets, beloved. Cool your jets, Melanie.
I'm sorry.
Goodness, you raring to go.
I'm sorry,
Ms.
Pastor.
Brown.
I'm not talking about pleasuring.
Yeah.
There's a difference in pleasing and pleasuring.
What's the difference, Pastor?
Pleasing is an act of kindness. Pleasuring is something that you want to do. It's a desire. I want to pleasure myself. But pleasing yourself is just being kind to oneself.
You have pleasure in eating chocolate.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You're a teacher, right? You're a teacher?
Yes,
Okay.
but there's alternatives.
That's all I want to know. You're a teacher.
Alternatives to pleasure.
Yeah, but I said pleasing and okay. Well, let's move on.
Yeah. Let's
I got a question.
Go ahead.
They added another alphabet, LGBTQA. You might be asexual. Like you just don't. That's somebody that
not
don't feel
connected on that.
I'm just saying they don't feel like it makes them. Nothing makes them feel, ready to, sexually do anything. So maybe you could have adopted. Like I just don't feel like doing nothing with nobody.
That's called lazy. That's called being lazy. That man that sit on the couch, he's an asexual. He don't want to work.
So they
he don't
want to
do nothing around the house. He don't want to do nothing.
And asexual is someone who just don't have sex.
They don't have a desire to have sex. They don't want nobody. They not feeling sexy, sexual. None of that.
So why do they have to be? Why does that type of person have to be attached to LGBTQ?
Well, they was trying to get rid of the A because they weren't freaky enough. That's what I heard.
Beloved, can I say something to you? You are really intertwined, tangled up.
She's an expert.
Right, I gotta know.
She gotta know all the sides.
Well, that's
she can't
called
be biased.
bisexual. You straddling the fence.
No, I'm
But
not.
those a lot. There's
All right,
wait,
then, well,
LGBTQ.
don't be straddling on both sides.
Is it
okay? Pick a side.
LGBTQIA?
Yes,
That's not bi. That's like 7 different sexual ways. So it's not
I
a
believe in one
bisexual,
way.
that's
This is what I'm saying. This is what's so horrible. When I came up, there was cologne, Brute or Old Spice, and you knew that was for a man.
Old Spice coming back.
Let me finish saying what I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
Melanie.
You right.
It was Old Spice and Brute. Man, that's for the men. Then there was White Diamond and another one for the women. And you knew as a kid, I ain't touching that White Diamond. That's for the men, women. Nowadays, men can wear the White Diamond too. They bring that spirit of Sodom and Gomorrah. That's all I'm saying. Is that's why a strange fruit, a strange thing. I'm not attracted to it at all.
In the commercials, the women would be fighting over the Old Spice.
Listen, I remember this cologne that came out, Cool Water. I love that smell,
Cool
and I used to
Water.
wear Cool Water.
I do too.
Yeah.
So
You
I
wonder
remember
why
a lot
you
of
the way
women
you
went-
are, beloved. You just
no.
said you having issues. Both of y'all over there struggling because you like wearing men's stuff. You're going to get that strange spirit on you. Cool Water, that's for men. I've never been
It
enticed
had
to
a
wear
very
White Diamond.
neutral,
I
unisex
don't care.
smell.
I can smell like I like Chanel number 5. That smell good for you. Y'all talking about something for yourselves.
No, it's
Cool
just like
I wonder
Water
why
was a
y'all so
very
masculine. You
it
walk
wasn't
around with these
masculine.
masculine
That's the
ways.
thing. Curve didn't smell masculine either to
It
me.
didn't.
But you liked it.
And
I like
And it's for
Curve. I like
men, right?
Curve, and I like Cool
And
Water.
you wore it.
But Coast soap.
Let me tell
Yeah.
you.
You know,
something.
that's unisex. Like
I don't wear Caress.
Okay, so all right, so
You
let's
guys
get
gotta
back
get
to
yourself
the.
together. I'm old school. Tradition. Bring tradition back.
you wearing Brute?
Let's bring. Hey, you watch yourself, beloved.
Brute. That
You
sounds real
wearing White
aggressive.
Diamond?
No.
Brute
No.
sound real aggressive, like
Yeah.
somebody finna
A
chokehold
brute.
you.
A
Brute.
man, masculine, protector,
You don't
provider.
have to be that masculine and aggressive. We know you a
Okay.
man. You don't have to brute me.
Well, because of nowadays, you gotta tell people you a man, because women want to be that.
Okay. Well, okay, because I feel like we veering off just a little bit, and I just want to get back to this, like with the book and everything. And like, for one, when you were talking about boundaries, so how does that look? Setting boundaries, like in real life, like what does that mean? Because that actually goes back to what Pastor was saying, was like, what kind of virgin are you, or whatever. So how does one set boundaries, and like, what does that truly look like in real life?
So there's many boundaries you can set. Boundaries with what you listen to, what you see. You know, you shouldn't be watching porn alone with a young man or young woman, you know, because of course somebody gonna want to do what they looking at. You know, playing certain songs, setting different atmospheres alone. So I mean, doing something publicly, and boundaries with kind of like who you hang with too. And just because people have titles, you know, being a pastor, preacher, or you know,
They may dip.
firefighter, whoever, police, whoever, when you get along with them, you know, just because they have the title, you know, you should know that they still a man or still a woman.
Right.
So, you know, you shouldn't put yourself in places where you can't find the escape.
Amen.
That's good, ain't it, Pastor?
Yeah, I agree. You are the company you keep.
You gotta come-
Birds of a feather flock together.
Exactly. So surround yourself around people who are doing the same thing you're doing, or at least trying to. You know, there's some people that, you know, along the way I've been around, and then they may fall, but then they like, hey, you know, repent and get themselves back together. But at least y'all trying to be in the same direction versus
Yeah.
somebody coming to you, girl, he just laid it on me.
Right.
Girl, she just did this. Girl, you know, boy, he just no.
And I like what you were talking about when you say watch what you listen to, watch what you see. Because when you spoke earlier, you mentioned about hormones and how things could like rev up. Like I got hormones too. And I truly wonder, would those things be activated if you didn't see certain things? Like people sending you pictures of things or hear certain things. Like if you were, but how we gonna really seclude ourselves or isolate ourselves from society because it's everywhere. And to be to be brutally honest, child, it is so explicit on TV right now. That like I'm like, what is porn?
What is
porn? Because to me that's regular TV.
It was yes. It was a TV show. This it was a lady and her wife was about to get down, and she threw on the bed and she had a strap on.
What?
On TV.
Oh my God!
So everything is on TV now. Everything.
They're showing it. I mean, but there's nothing new under the sun, though.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
If you'd have went to the town of Sodom and Gomorrah, you'd seen it all.
They just didn't have a camera.
They didn't have strap-ons back then, though.
They had it all.
You think they did?
Yeah, they did.
A strap-on back in that day?
Beloved, I'm not going to say the same thing over and over. I said it. Yes, beloved.
Well, you know what? I just really got a good idea. I feel like you guys could like partner with each other because, Pastor talked about having like that. Don't you remember you say you had on chastity belts and stuff like that? It's like to have a belt
to do that.
And then also like get a belt and here's a book. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
A B&B, belt and book.
Yes, yes. I definitely wanted to do some chastity belt stuff too. That's amazing. I used to give people shirts.
Yeah.
That they would it'd be a size too small. So when the girls were going on a date with a guy, I had
Well, I'm glad you said that. That's a great segment. I've came up with some.
Oh.
Yeah. This would be for the young lady. This right here. You see, this is
and who keep the key?
God's property. Well, of course, I will keep a key.
Told you that is a question, Pastor.
Okay.
Who keeps the key?
I have the keys, but I would give a key depends on your progress.
So how do you organize the keys? Because my thing is, what
people always ask, how do you use the bathroom? It's so simple.
Yeah.
This stays unlocked. No, a penis can't go in here. It slides so that you're able to pee. Relieve yourself. And it says God's property.
I know that's
it
right.
says hands off.
Yes.
Do not enter
Eden.
Eden was a garden.
Not eating, but Eden.
I got it.
And that's for you.
But
that's
Pastor,
for
I do.
Woman.
Okay.
And this one right here.
I'll
is
ask
for
my
the
question
young man
after you done.
That you're going. Yeah, people have been asking, like, you kept saying that nonsense about how do you pee. What on the pee is made with the apparatus for the young man.
Oh
my God!
This
no,
is
they
very
don't pee
wise.
in that. Then why does it
keep
go
it
backwards?
sealed. This is a Solomon seal.
Where does that tube go? Like if you peeing through that,
goes
where does
through
it go?
here. Once you unlock this, the tube go through here.
And then you just
It's
pull
a
the
slide.
tube
It
out.
slides.
Look at the engineering on there.
And the tube goes down here so he can pee. But he ain't using.
That's nasty.
There's nothing going in there.
Wow.
These are chastity belts.
I do have a
steps.
question.
Nice.
I have a question, Pastor, for you.
So
it don't look one size fit all.
well, this is what happens is when you open this up, this expands.
Okay, good.
But if you're a chunkier chick, you could probably use the man's if that's what it is.
You don't like women using the men's
well,
stuff.
what I do is I can always manipulate it or modify it. And I got some bigger sizes.
Do it make them that sound too when they use it?
No, that's just the locks on there.
Okay.
I do have a question about them locks and keys. So if you have like a lot of people that's on the program, what happens if you like have all the keys on a rack or something and you drop the rack and then keys just go everywhere?
Yeah.
How would you know whose key is for what belt?
And then why they gotta come back to you separately and get their key unlocked from the pastor though?
What a pastor unlocking for? What he unlocking for?
This is like I said, the progress.
You saving them
because,
for yourself,
no,
Pastor?
I don't have to, beloved. I'm taking.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
How do first lady feel about you keeping them keys?
Hey, do you got a singles ministry?
Absolutely.
That's
this is what I present for the singles ministry
Awesome.
as well. What you should be worried about is staying a virgin, because the way you talk, at any minute, that cherry could be popped.
No, I mean the thing is
the way
Pastor,
you talk. No, Melody, the
been
way you
40
talking,
years,
you
Pastor.
talk. I know. You seem
And
like
so what I'm
you
saying
seem like
is-
that button on a tight blazer. If you breathe out, exhale too much, that's what it's going. That's what it seemed like you ready to pop.
Well, I'm just ready to be married.
You ready to do it.
I want to.
Beloved,
Ready to be married.
beloved, she want to do it.
And have my twins or triplets.
You want right away, right? You got to have them. You want kids right away. I get it.
Are you dating, Melanie?
I am dating, but I'm not.
Like, are you in a serious relationship?
I am not. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm single right now. I'm open. I'm ready to, meet my Boaz, as they say.
All right.
Pastor, you ain't got no friends?
No. I mean, to be
ready?
honest with you, a virgin, and 9 times out of 10, a man, if you would have to really find somebody inexperienced, because a man that's experienced, his patient level, especially get older, would be kind of thin when you talking about some, wait a minute, hold on. He'd be like, hold on for what? You like, you got to be gentle with me. But God, this is what I believe. I believe that God has that right person that would be patient with you.
I believe that's
And I'm not saying, and I don't think he will have a lot of bodies up under him, because that's not what you deserve.
Hey, I touch and agree with you on that.
Oh,
right.
can I do
Pastor?
it?
Yes. Thank you.
All right. I do. I believe that
touch
somebody was designed, created for you specifically.
Amen.
Praise God.
I tell people, Pastor, I was like the children of Israel, 40 years in the wilderness.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the promised land.
Yeah, and they only should have took them 40 days to get out of there.
Yeah.
So we don't want that to be your testimony.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Well, yeah,
What?
I'm open. Hey.
So then
It'll
with
happen for
that,
Thank you.
but my question is this: like, okay, you're in that space, you ready? How, like, to be honest, how do you know if there is going to be like compatibility in the intimacy if you're not being like intimate in some form? Like you say, you talk about that chemistry and stuff like that, but I mean, it could be like a bust after the marriage.
It could be.
And
But
so
I mean,
how do you navigate that?
I guess, if my husband is supposedly, not one, then he got to be the teacher, So if it ain't going to be good, he ain't a good teacher.
Ooh.
Because I'm going to be a good student. I learn quickly. So I'm a fast learner. So it's going to be on him. And there's ways. I heard there's intimacy counselors. There's all type of things.
I heard about that, and maybe I need to see an intimacy counselor. Maybe.
And then another thing too is like, everybody I hear people deal with, you got to learn people's bodies individually anyway. So it's not it works for everybody. If I do this little move or this stroke or this and that, it's everybody's body's different. So I would have to learn my husband anyway. He would have to learn me anyway.
Does that ever like entice you or like tempt you?
What's your
because
type?
you're so in? So
Do you have a type? What's your type?
which direction should she go?
I'm wondering because she talked this virgin stuff. My
What's
life
your
without
type?
sex.
What's your type? That's good. What's
And
your
she don't
type?
talk like one, so I'm wondering
Oh,
what's your type?
what?
What's your type,
No,
Melanie?
this-
Let's cut through the chase. What's your type? What you looking for?
All right. So somebody taller than me, I'm 5 feet. So I don't want to be looking eye level at the guy. No.
Oh, you got
No.
lengthy goal. Okay, what else? He
Also
want him tall.
somebody honest, a Christian, of course.
Christian.
Someone that don't have a whole lot of kids. No.
Okay.
Somebody who's healthy. I got my reports back. I still get them even though I ain't doing nothing and come back nothing wrong. So I want that same thing. And also I want someone who, values life, got ambitions, got some goals. He's driven. He's not living in somebody's basement. He got his own, his own place. He got a vehicle. And I can take his leadership. I can respect him. You said love for men is respect. I want to be able to respect this man, that he can cover my household, lead the household, and not be worrying like, oh, what decision he making? Because so I don't want him to be reckless. And so goal driven.
So what is he getting?
What's he getting?
Yeah, what is he getting? Let's run that down because you ran it down. You ran it down. Now tell me what is he getting besides your untouched tanked? What is he getting, beloved? Let's talk about that. On the flip side, what is he getting? This high value man that you're seeking, which is this 10% of what all women want, $10,000 a month, 6 feet or higher, right? You want all of that. Let me set the stage. Let me set the table. And you want all of that. So what are you giving? What are he's getting? What is this high value man that you're seeking getting?
Well, he's gonna get a woman with integrity, because what I say I mean, and I'm also a Christian, and I'm a minister at my church, so I don't want to look bad in front of God, make God ashamed with my actions. He don't have to hear, my name out in these streets. They saying Melanie L. Brown did this. No.
Come on now.
No. So, and also I have my own goals. I have my own career. I have my own place. I have my own vehicle. I don't have any kids, of course. So I can be a good mother. I really believe that.
Absolutely.
Like I said, I'm the oldest of 6, so I helped my parents as well with some of my siblings. I'm a godmom of 3, and I'm a teacher, so I'm over a lot of Chicago public school kids. Over their lives and teaching and their upbringing. So yeah.
Come on now, Melanie.
All right, that sounds good.
She sound like she got a good package to me, a total package.
Yeah, sound like she's ready.
She ready. Come on, Pastor. You got to give it to her.
She just got to find a good suitor.
That's it. That's it, a good suitor.
What place are you hanging out at that you'll find this man, or where he can find you?
Well, since I got like a media company, a lot of times I'm with a camera as well, and so I'm at political events, I'm at community events, I'm at
you out in the streets,
different events.
Yeah.
But then too, also with that, it comes where you see the same people. So I want to see another community. They probably dated maybe 2 or 3 of my friends. So I want to.
Ain't that tough?
Yeah, it's tough. So I'm like, do I need to go? I don't know, up north? Do I need to go? Where do I need to go? And so I've been on the dating sites, trying to get outside of my community to see something different.
That's interesting when you like been in Chicago and you like, I feel like I done been all, around different environments, communities and stuff, and it's just the same old people.
It's the same people.
Do you feel like you might be moving?
I don't know. And even in church, I've been at that same church all my life.
Oh,
so I see the same people.
You don't do visits to different churches? Like you can still go to church where you go, but like visit something. Come to our church.
Okay, I should. Cause
where you live?
I'm in Chicago. Yeah, I'm in the Chicago area, so South Side.
Well, actually, you can actually go to Pastor's church too. That's 2 churches. Pastor, you want to invite out to your church?
No, but what I'm saying is that you just make yourself readily available. I would say, live each day like you're gonna see him.
Yeah,
he'll find you.
Make room.
Amen.
He'll find you.
Yeah, he will.
And see,
just be patient. Don't get the spirit of anxiousness.
Right.
The Bible said to be anxious for nothing, but in all things, what? Okay.
Yeah. And I'm talking to y'all like this, but I mean, I don't walk around thirsty.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm just, I just work, and the thing is, like, they said, Boaz found Ruth when she was working, so I'm like, I just keep my head down working, doing what I need to do, and then hope somebody will see me who's not married, because I intend to get married people that, hey, let me get your card, hey, and then you think it's work, and it's something personal.
And you know what else I think is important, Melanie? I really believe where you're going in life, or where God has you going in life, plays a huge part, because who you marry is one of the most important decisions in your life, because it could help you to continue down the path that God has for you, or it can hinder you.
You're right.
Amen.
You're right.
No, so I truly believe, like, all those things that you mentioned, but also that he has a purpose and a vision that aligns with where God is taking you as well.
Amen.
Because I feel like, and it don't necessarily mean that he has to be a sex expert and this and that, but that you guys cohesively fit.
Yeah.
And it's not something that feels forced.
Yeah. And that's why I pray for it too. So even if we haven't been intimate before we get married, if I feel like God brought me this person or brought me before this person, then this is my person and everything's going to work. Everything's going to be good. Yeah. So I don't have to have fear.
Amen.
I love God. I believe God loved me. So perfect love casts out all fear. So I can't have fear in who this mate is in front of me, because I'm like, we ain't tried yet. They like test the car before you drive. No. And they say, hey, well, how I know I ain't gonna like you? And I'm like, you know what? How people know they ain't gonna like a new toy?
But here's the thing: if they talking like that, they already done canceled themselves out. You already know you ain't even got the right mindset.
Yeah, coming in the
Next.
door.
Amen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this to the people out there: if you do have some questions just about dating or just where you at in life, Pastor is readily available to you. If I don't answer right away, you can leave a message, or if you want to leave a message for Bring It to the Table, you can call me at 1-888-545-7472. I think the number is down there. 1-888-545-7472. And
Pastor,
I ain't even know about this number. This number for Bring It to the Table?
my number?
No, I just want to make sure sometimes people need it again because people ain't got their PayPal yet. They paying out again.
I have photographic memory. You stay in your lane. Beloved.
Pastor.
No, I'm telling her because she.
But I'm saying we ain't never talked about Bring It to the Table having a number.
Well,
and you
listen,
talking about call me.
Yeah, because guess what? When you're a businessman, you don't wait for the business to find you. You go find it. And I'm not one to just not stay prepared. There go your asthma. Whenever that's the whole thing. Well, get you albuterol. Somebody nebulizer on set or something. Because every time somebody start talking, she get itchy, the eczema, and all that stuff, breathing like she's 700 pounds. It's ridiculous. Because I'm a leader, I don't need approval. I just go make it happen. I don't make excuses. I make it happen. That's what we talk about an asexual, sitting on that couch, don't know where he belongs. I need somebody to tell me I'm a man. No, beloved, get your butt up. Ashy. Get up and go make it happen. And that's the problem. I make things happen. I don't make excuses. So like I said, 1-888-545-7472. Call. Leave a comment about this I guess we call it a podcast. Leave a comment. New shows you want to, new topics. Like we got this lovely young lady on here talking about her virginity.
Don't do that.
No, I'm just saying, beloved. I'm not a doctor.
Well, I guess
I don't know if your Heimlich is intact.
I got pictures of my Heimlich.
That is disgusting.
You do?
I do.
You walking around here with a
my
picture of your.
took it from me.
Let me tell you what you need to do. Go get married and get it broken. Nobody want to see that. No Heimlich in the cave. That's in the cave. Nobody want to go in the cave and see your Heimlich. Come on, beloved. I'm about ready to go.
Well, I'm saying it sounds like you done ended the episode. So I would like, hold on, don't you dare leave. What I want to know before we wrap things up is how
we only could say so much about her vagina and not being touched. Y'all can finish it off. I'm gonna finish. I'm about to go.
Don't you? Okay, I just want to ask.
I'm about to go.
Hold on.
Go ahead, finish it up.
I want to know
I'm tired. I'm tired of talking about her coochie bone. I don't care. I'm done.
So who is? Pastor.
Finish it off. I'm tired. I don't want to keep talking about it.
It's about boundaries, not just that.
Wait, I just want to say one thing. Like, so for this book, while we wrapping it up, who is this book really for, and where can we find this book? And can you please hand the book here? And let me hand the book to you so you can hold it while you're talking.
So this book is for other virgins or Christians or people that's trying to be celibate, even if you've had it already.
Who's selling it? You talking about prostitutes? You said selling it a bit.
Could you let her finish?
All I'm trying to say is,
if
you selling it, sharing it, if they seeing it, that's something different.
Okay.
So
you can find it. You can find this on Amazon. So
Amazon.
Yes, type in "My Life Without Sex" and then it should pop right up. And my name is Melanie L. Brown.
What's the price point? How much are these going for?
These are $25 on Amazon.
25.
Okay.
And if you catch me on the street, it's $20.
All right. Well, y'all need to be trying to catch on the streets.
And I got the paperless version too on Amazon. So if you want to just, read it on Kindle or anything like that.
And I'm going to say this too. If there are any eligible suitors out there that, like Pastor said, that got it all together and can lead a home, then I say, hey, put some comments out there. Get in contact so we can get y'all connected potentially, because Pastor going to do a screening before we get them.
That's probably like almost a form of prostitution.
No, you have a dating service, Pastor.
You telling them, for some suitors. You know what?
Anyway, we want to say thank you all, Pastor.
I know how to dodge them, Pastor.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on. We want to just say thank you guys so much for tuning in. We thank you so much for all the love, and we just hope you enjoyed this episode. And listen, we want to say thank you because we are bringing to the table. Yeah. Because what happens at the table stays at the table.
All right,
bye-bye.
My life without sex. So now that the camera off, have you really done it or you didn't do it?
I didn't do it.
Pastor.